Welcome to RollerCoaster Tycoon. Today we are attempting the One Ride Start Challenge, inspired by Marcel Vos. I'm a big fan of his channel, but this is for an upcoming video, or published video by the time you watch this VOD, more likely. But he created two videos, Marcel, that I'll link in the description about two simple rides that horribly exploit the game and basically make you infinite money, which I have displayed here. Actually, there are three because I wanted to put them on display in a nice way. But I've created an awful park out of this that I will... actually, I guess I could just load game. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and load my game. We won't save this one. But I created a super flat park, which just looks awful. It's all the same thing, but it's this repeating pattern of this. And this park makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars an hour with exactly the same ride and just gets insane profit, to the point where it just went crazy and I started building all the prefab coasters. Amazing concept. But again, I learned it from him, as I am, like I said, a big fan of his channel, so go check it out. Amazing content that he creates. But yeah, I wanted to just have some fun with it and make it in a slightly more scenic park, because as you can see, it's not exactly the most visually appealing thing, but it is cool. And I wanted to go back to RollerCoaster Tycoon. I think it's one of the most amazing games ever made, programmed by a single man in the assembly language. Truly a wonder to behold. The scenario we've picked for this is going to be Dark Age Robin Hood, because it's the one that allows us to use the RCT2 rides and get the particular ride I need, although we will, of course, not be starting off with the prefab rides. I'll let you look at them for a moment, because they do look nice, but we're not going to be using any of them. We're unfortunately going to have to delete the entire park. Let's just go ahead and close this, then delete it. And don't worry about the fact that we're starting with money. I'm going to get rid of all the money before we begin. So let's pause the game too. Actually, you can't actually construct or demolish in RCT with that. We're just going to delete everything. Hang on a second. I got to close this ride. Close, delete it. Close, delete. There, no more park. All right, let's get all the guests out of the park now. Let's destroy everything, because this is supposed to be an only one ride challenge, you know? Okay. I have just about fully set up the scenario. There were a lot of guests in the park. There were a lot of rides. I had a lot more money than I do now. I'm going to go ahead and just try to waste the last of my money, but just to kind of prove my point here, well, I'm going to go ahead and just delete the entire forest before I get much else done. Let's go ahead. That's going to cost us... This is getting rather expensive. I got to make sure I have enough money for the ride. The ride costs about $300. So we just have a couple of random free-range guests wandering around, so they'll kind of come in and out of our amazing story. I'm not quite sure how yet, but I'm pretty sure there's some people trapped underground. Okay, $1,500. We can waste the rest of the money somehow else before we open the park. Anyway... For all intents and purposes, the park is essentially just this one spot right here. And we have access to the corkscrew roller coaster. I'm going to walk you through designing this coaster. Although you can go check out Marcel's video if you really want to see a good guide on it, because he just did an amazing job on it. I'm going to build only one ride in this theme park, and I want to make sure that I have enough space here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this should be just enough space. We need literally one piece to it. So I'm going to build a corkscrew right. And that's it. Now I'm going to put on an entrance and an exit. Entrance and an exit right there. And the entire park can literally just be these. I will open the park. The park will have free admission, so free admission on the park. Although I believe I should be able to charge... I could do... I believe it's $7. Might be able to get away with more here, but I've seen that when the ride needs refurbishing, you go down to like $5. But while we're on just one ride, let's do that. $7. Before I open this, I'm going to go ahead and lower, or well, I'm going to first off change it to a powered launch, and then lower the launch speed to 22 miles per hour. This should just have the ride go up, not fall off the tracks, and then come back down. So if I did this right, no one should die. We will build a queue. Yeah, let's do green queues. That looks good. 4, 5... Let's do a little queue right there, give people some space to get in and out, build a little bit of a path. And now the park is open. Wow, but let's go ahead and just waste the rest of the money, because I want to make sure I'm truly starting this this runoff with $0 because right now it's not really very fair. Nobody's paid for anything yet, so we should really be starting with only the ride. What else could I miraculously waste all of my money on? Let's go ahead and let's do foliage. Let's build a bunch of trees. Oh, yeah, we can't construct while the game is paused. Hang on a second. I'm going to reclose the entire park just while I do this. I want to make sure that I am fully maintaining the spirit of the challenge. We're going to close the park until I have $0 again, or negative money. Negative money is equally acceptable. See, we still have $1,000. This isn't a $0 start yet. Okay, we'll just build a bunch of trees over here. Ooh, trees. Very expensive. Very expensive. Let's go ahead and delete those. I'm pretty sure it's it's also an expense to delete them, so good. We aren't going to be earning back any of our money here. $300, $200, just a couple more trees. All right, then we should delete those. Okay, I can't even delete all of my trees. To be fair, I'm starting with a couple of trees, but they essentially do nothing. Okay, we will go ahead and now $5.90. Good enough, close enough to $0 for me. I can't really get it down to the exact dollar, I'm sorry. All right, $7 per admission. So it's free to get into the park, so we aren't going to be making any money that way. The ride does seem to be functioning. We have 2 guests. The other ones are lost forever down here. Why did you not go on my coaster? Oh, that's because it's raining. I'm going to have to speed up the game just a little bit till the rain is over. Good. People are going into the ride. It's a good ride. We've already lost money. I must be spending money on research. We don't even need any research money. We could do advertising if we wanted. Let's just do no funding on research to start so that we earn some money. Look, I have negative money now. Even better than a $0 start. Will we be doing infinite hedge mazes? Yes. That will be next. Hedge mazes just forever. Just a hedge maze that no one ever gets out of. A couple of people think that it's not very exciting, but this ride is incredible because... where are the ride statistics that I can show you? Decent reliability. It does run a lot. Excitement rating is medium. Intensity rating is medium, which means it's like acceptable to them. And the nausea rating is low. So the level of intensity is acceptable. A couple of people here and there might forego this ride. Like one guy was like, oh no, too intense. But almost all of them universally like this ride. Just a couple say it's too intense. And the price is totally fine with them. I might even be able to go higher. $7 was working for me for quite a while, though. But look, we had negative money a second ago, and we're already up to $123, 32 guests. That's about 16 guests, because there's just people trapped underground over here. But just ignore them. It's too intense. Honestly, it's a dangerous ride. But it's very cheap. Very, very cheap. And there's one other ride that we can construct, which is actually more money efficient. This ride makes... It's only at $1,700 per hour right now, but watch this number. If we just speed up time a little bit, 2,500. That's going to keep going up. I'm pretty sure that'll get to at least 11,000. Let's go just give it a minute, and then we'll check back on it while time is sped up. Look, we've already got... Oh, we've got vomit in the park. We will need to hire a handyman, like, immediately. That's basically all that we'll need in this park. We'll give him a footpath of just handle the entrance area. Sir, that's the entire park for right now. This is going to be a very dense area, so we'll have him handle that. I don't want to, like, lower our cash flow, but look, we've already got enough money for another one of these things. Crazy. Amazing to behold. We'll go ahead and build another one, just because these things are so ridiculously cost-efficient. Although this stream could easily just turn into me building exactly the same ride over and over again, which it very well may. Which it very well may. And you would see that the park would make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I actually already finished my playthrough on this. And, man, the thing is that you can't even keep up with the number of clicks per second anymore at a certain point. It seems as though I've got some kind of impassable terrain over here. I'm not actually sure if I can delete these trees. Let me go ahead and try to, like, raise or lower the land. I'm not really even sure what's going on there. I'm just going to assume that those are, like, impassable objects. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start building our park a little bit further in. But we're already, like, at such high demand at this ride. It's insane how good it is. Look, people can't get enough of this ride. But we should probably start off by building some structure to this amusement park, and also maybe capturing the guests who are just wandering around like cattle over here. Anyway, though, I had seen Marcel do an entire park of just this one ride, and I was like, that's cool. I want to do that. So I gave it a shot and just tried to see what I could do for one whole, run of it. Okay, it looks like we just lost a little bit of money to the cash flow, but I am going to build another one. Guests universally love this ride, too, not to mention. We'll put it on to fast. Now we've got $350 and another run of it. We should have enough for a second one now, because we're already, at max capacity here. Unfortunately, I did not put the price of $7 into the prefab. I'm not 100% sure if you can do that. You can also color them in interesting colors to make it, a little bit more pleasurable to look at. Color coordinating your park. I think the beauty of RollerCoaster Tycoon do lay in color coordinating your park. But I think for now, let's alternate path colors. We'll just go yellow. There we go. Cool. That one is open, but we still need to build a path out. Cool. $177.60. So in the time that it took us just to build that, we made another $177. I'm probably going to go fill in this landfill area. I guess we'll just trap the people here underground. Oh well, goodbye. Have a good life down there. I'm pretty sure there's still people trapped underground, but I'm going to show you that I can beat this scenario even with the handicap of killing some of my guests forever beneath the park. That's how impressive this scenario is, I guess. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Let's just fill in the rest of this land. There's some people trapped under there still. Okay, cool. So we've mostly trapped them down there forever. Good, yay. Okay, if they're not dead yet, I don't think that they die of hunger, but, they're down there. Even with that handicap, we can do it. Oh my gosh, we've already made another $350. That's enough, even with all the landscaping. That's enough money for the next ride. So now I do kind of alternate these because they start to look like insane over time. And if we just put another one here, we open this one up, raise the admission price to set. I'm actually going to put this at $5 soon because they start to require maintenance. And it just becomes dizzying. I had to refurbish all of them, and it took about 20 minutes to refurbish the entire park. So after I get, I would say, 10 or 15 of these things running, I'll probably stop then. But look at them go. Already it's insane here. Now, the other thing that's going to start to happen is the park just gets too crowded and dense. And now we can build up an entire theme park just based on 3 of these rides profits. It's insane. It's good to build them at the front too so that they get a lot of run through. But what's crazy about these rides is they've got I believe they run every every 5 minutes. Ooh, yeah, let's get some music going. Nice. I'll take ragtime. No, that's going to get really annoying. Organ? Urban. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. New York. Maybe bathrooms now. Oh, look, we already completed the scenario objective. Just to show you how good this is. Monthly income ride tickets for $1,000. I mean, not all that impressive. But you achieve your objective with a company value of $55,000. How many... I think I spent 1 month doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it up to 10 and show you what this strategy can really do. So let's go ahead. We'll use my prefabs that I created in the Coaster Designer. You basically turn RollerCoaster Tycoon into Factorio when you do this, though. And this is why I'm such a big fan of Marcel's content, because he just, his videos are insane. I think the first big thing that I did that was inspired by him was the one animal zoo tycoon park. It's crazy that you can even do these things. These games just have such insane exploits. And I miss this era of PC gaming where games' exploits were just so ridiculous. And since games were released in, completed form, You know, and they didn't have to update them. Oh, yeah, we'll patch that out. No, you just had these insane exploits that lasted forever. Something about the money just, like, going green over it is really nice. I don't think I'm liking the urban music. Guys, I'm going to change the soundtrack. Change the channel. Change the channel. I hate it. I can't stand it. What can I do for some Blue Danube? Play the beautiful Blue Danube. Wild West. Oh, no. Maybe medieval? As a style, rock style. Yeah, we'll do medieval. I feel like medieval says RollerCoaster Tycoon to me. Everybody gangsta until they play the medieval music. See, now we are starting to get a ride closing down because the one drawback to these rides is because they run so often and they make so much money. They do tend to break down. So we'll actually have mechanic sections here because this is going to get insane and out of hand very, very fast. We will get one security guard so that there's no vandalism. The other thing I'm probably going to get, first off, you got to have, like, a crossroads in the middle of your theme park. I think that guy has just been wandering out there for maybe, like, 3 months. He's just been standing out there. But look, the park rating keeps going up. Guests love it. They love this. We have an awesome park here. I'm going to go ahead, though, and start to make a more interesting park. Because what I kind of wanted to demonstrate more in this, there's going to be a video out on this. If you want to go see, like, how insane this exploit does statistically and how much money you can make off of it, watch the upcoming video. But for the purposes of this video, I just kind of wanted to show that off. Now we'll go ahead and fund our research again. And then I want to make a real park based off of this, because I really do love this game. And I could create like 20 or 30 of these, but I've already shown you that in the intro, so I feel like it's not worth it. And I just kind of wanted to see what I could create with this Forest Nothing, or, I mean, it kind of looks like Age of Empires. Don't you like that? Zoom out. It's like a couple of pixels there. Then you come in, you start to see them wandering around like ants. It's just nice. There was this old video called The Strange Reality of RollerCoaster Tycoon. That's just awesome. That's nice. Ooh, yeah, I love that. Zooming in on RollerCoaster Tycoon, and you can see the looks on the customers' faces. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead. We will maximize the funding just to get the cool stuff. The whole goal of this game is, after all, to get the cool stuff, you know? But I love this ride because it just takes out, or this concept, because it just takes out all the guesswork. Let's do the maximum funding. See what else we can unlock. See, to me, RollerCoaster Tycoon is fun because you can have the rides go into and out of one another, over and under. Oh, wait a second. I just didn't open this ride ever. My bad. $7. We still have that. Well, we've got one mechanic assigned to these ones. All right, so this is going to make all the money of the park. Let's go ahead and, ooh, we could get an opportunity to make, like, mini golf and stuff. Maybe over and under some water trap or something like that. What else have we got? I'm thinking we probably need some concession stuff to just get people oriented to the park right away, right? Like, it'd be nice to have, yeah, like an information kiosk at the front. Open that up. We'll leave the prices at the default. We have reasonable prices, of course, for the rest of the park because we're charging the living daylights out of everyone when they come in. We're probably going to need like an ATM at the front, too, or something. Guests are going to need more cash if they want to spend all their money on our coasters. This is actually a thing. The guests do enter the park with like a certain amount of money on them. You can customize that for the scenarios. Ooh, hats and balloons. One of my favorite features of RCT2 is the ability to do random colors on balloons in the stalls, so you don't have to do all one color. Although there is a charm to all one color balloons, I think. I like them multicolored myself. Hats! Get hats on the patrons. Buy a hat. Oh, we could even get random colored hats. Look at that. $1.50 for a hat. What a deal. When was this game made? 1998. Made by a single man. Buy a hat. Buy a balloon. Buy. They love it. Consume. Ooh, souvenirs, too. I mean, we do have an umbrella stall. I like a little area where they can just spend all of their money in the front of the park. You know? The smell of consumption being had. We will also put in a first aid room. We want one of these every now and then because, as it happens, I forgot to unlock garbage pails in the sample park I did. We'll put in a restroom as well in case if they get sick. Charge them for the restroom. No, we'll make it free. Honestly, let's make it like 10 cents. I'm kind of curious to see what happens. 10 cents. We'll make it like in Europe, you know. Give us your euros. This happened to me when I went over into Europe. I didn't realize that there was a fee for the bathroom. There's more frequently a fee for the bathroom. I was in a restaurant. I was like a patron at the restaurant, but I didn't realize that you had to pay for it. So I thought that and the person who was like the bathroom attendant like didn't speak English. So it's just like, I don't speak German. Sorry. I couldn't imagine that. But yeah, that's like a European thing. Shame on me. I had to go apologize and go back to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, our guests are going to be hungry and thirsty, too. We'd better get them something to eat. Unfortunately, we don't have that good Zoo Tycoon, like, level of like, seating the guests. You know what I mean? I always like seating the guests and then releasing an animal nearby. It's nice. The consumption is being had at the center of the park. I think we need one more thing to make this kind of symmetrical. Do we have any other types of interesting stalls to be had over here? There's still people just wandering out in oblivion over here. The lemonade looks pretty good. I think that's most of the things I wanted to construct. And we'll give them something kind of neat. It'd be like cotton candy. They'll like that. Open up our cotton candy stall. 80 cents for cotton candy. What a good deal they're getting. We already have $6,000 and I haven't even been trying. Amazing. Cookie shop. Let's go ahead and open up more of exactly the same coaster, though. We might stack them up and down above one another because it is kind of insane. Let's get a couple more of these going. Maybe like another row. We'll go back. Lay down roller coaster. Man, isn't it nice, though, once you've constructed the basic thing, now that you could, you know, make cooler stuff? How do I want this to look? Oops, I don't even need to build it because I've already made the prefab. Let me just not waste time on that. Oh, there we go. Cool, that's more like it. Yeah, if we do that, open this one up. Again, we got to jack up the price. Okay, I'm going to put this up to, I'm going to put it down to 5. Because what you're going to start to see is that as the rides go lower on their maintenance levels, like when they get down to 80% maintenance or so, the guests are going to be kind of like, I don't really want to pay $7. That ride looks kind of rickety. I found $5 was around about the sweet spot for that. I'm probably not optimizing, so there might be a better number to put it at, but, you know. So you know, that's the way it is. Cool. All right, guests finally getting in here. Nice. Let's try to make this at least somewhat symmetrical, and we also want areas for them to kind of jump off from the middle of the park. So maybe we won't make it quite so dense, but I figure right now we're still getting enough of a percentage raise to our park's income if we build them here. Let's go ahead, try to make it symmetrical. Try to make it symmetrical at first, at least. Make this one... Yeah, we'll make it 5 again. Guess can't get to the entrance. Well, whoops. Okay, I know what I'm doing there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they can get to the entrance. Be happy. Be happy. Get on exactly. They're all excited to get on exactly the same roller coaster over and over again. Now, there is another form of the air-powered vertical coaster that actually makes even more money than this one. Although a lot of guests find it too intense, I've found. So this ride, how much money does it make per hour? This is probably the best income ride in our park. It makes $12,000 per hour. I do believe that's per in real life hour because days pass in the game like seconds, so that can't be right. $12,000 an hour. And what are the other ones? Like, what is one that's slightly further out making? $12,000. So each one of these is making about $12,000 an hour. And even if we lower the price, yeah, the main path is going to get packed. So what we've probably got to do here is branch off our park, because it's going to get insanely crowded very, very fast. Although guests keep enjoying the park. Our ratings are on the rise. I'm going to go ahead and do... let's also get some trash cans, because I noticed that the litter bin... Okay, we have, like, medieval-themed litter bins. Fortunately, we have plenty of room beside these generous queue spaces to do this. Because they're going to need a lot of room to throw up into. Okay, great. The throw-up situation is perhaps being handled just, like, slightly better now. We should probably hire yet another handyman, because even in a park this small, we're already going to need so many of them. Handyman 2, we'll give him his own designated area. Handyman 2, you just handle this little area right here. That's all you're in charge of. Because there's just going to be so much sweeping to do. So what other things are our guests thinking about? I mean, I do have the ambition of creating a good amusement park beyond this. Like, this is our money-making center. Sans Serif, also, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm, also, Richard Iron Fist. Appreciate the sub. Favorite guest name? Anna L. Where is Anna L? Hang on a second. Let's go get guest thoughts. Guests in the park. It lowered when I destroyed the entire park, and now it's been steadily raising. The park rating was going up, then it went down because of, I guess, all the vomit in the past. Now it's steadily rising again. So what other things do guests want in RollerCoaster Tycoon? I think it's always nice in this game. We have river rapids. Rapids. Oh, God, make words. I'm thinking, what if we, like, branched off our path somehow like this? We created paths along here, and then we ran this along the back. Yeah, like that. Unfortunately, we can't get past that impassable object. I kind of messed this up because of this area. Whatever, we'll just build it slightly off-center. It's fine. We could, like, insanely build it over this way. Nah. Sans Serif with the 5 gift subs. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. River Rapids. Man, these people are still stuck out here. This is, look at him, low on energy. Please, find the path. Get out. Get out, man. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the paths, because your guests will just start to walk around on them, even if there's nothing there. Like, hey, maybe something will become available here. Oh, we actually have a sweet... I was gonna say... River Rapids. This is a really good-looking River Rapids, guys. Wow. Amazing. I like building something dense. And then kind of building in and out over it. So I can't really even see. Let's go ahead and turn on the underground view. Wait a second. I got to see-through rides. Okay, so we've got the path coming back to here. It is like a wooden path. I like that theme. I'm willing to go along with that. Let's make the fee greater and more intense, though, for our guests. I think another $7. Now we can start to build the actually cool rides. Though guests don't really care about variation in your rides. I mean, like, they're totally fine with just exactly the same ride over and over again forever. Whoops, I just destroyed the queue. There we go, much better. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if they get on the rapids. I can't say rapids, I say rapids. What is wrong with me, man? Okay, yeah, there they go. Onto the ride. Look, there they go into the queue. Very, very nice. Are the mole... It could be because of the mole people who are living underground. Did anyone see the mole people? Oh, yeah, there they are. Whoops. Hang on a second. Can I leave that visual up? No. Am I able to save the mole people? Hang on a second. Transparent water, yeah. Height marks on land. Cutaway view. Look, there's just people trapped underground. Yeah, they are going to drag down the rating, but there's really not that many of them. They're just very depressed and living underground for the last few months. Unfortunately, I can't actually get to them. We'll just leave them down there as like a war crime. Even with that handicap, I can still get this park to like 100% rating because there's just gonna be so many guests. Just ignore those people. We're using their souls to power the rest of the rides. This is getting to be a nice park, though. I could build a couple more prefabs. Let's get a couple of other rides. I just like some kind of variation here. Wait a second. No, I didn't mean to do it like that. Let's put it, like, back a little bit. You need some kind of, like, landscape for your bigger roller coasters to go over. Okay, I think I know what I want this to look like. We'll make this one, yeah, $2. There are some rides that guests just start to universally hate. If we go over here, let's make, let's give this one a green path. Whoops, I completely did that wrong. Oh, well. I mean, it's going to run pretty frequently. But the beauty of these rides is that they're just running so frequently that they're making so much money all of the time. Let's go ahead and hire a mechanic now. There's another one. We won't really give him a particular path. We want to make sure we have one guy on the money-making rides. Everyone else goes in other places, though. Now, what does this ride have as its stats? People happy about this ride? Low excitement, medium intensity, and high nausea. So people are... Man, they're really not going to like... This is a terrible ride. What is this? Like the guillotine? Trebuchet ride. Just objectively, just a trash tier ride. But what you're going to start to see with these rides, if I speed up time, if we go to turbo, eventually people will get upset about them because they're going to break down in their reliability. Let's go ahead and look at them. No, that's not it. Where is it? 90%. What is our lowest reliability one now? This ride is at 85%, 84%. So yeah, see? It's already beginning to happen. 84%. I'm going to bring back time down to normal. 84%. That time... Locate nearest mechanic. That's not really going to help, though. What we could do is refurbish the ride, and people would be willing to pay $7 again for it. But if I bring the price down to $5, they should get back on. At least when it stops raining. Yeah, see, there we go. $5 again. Let's go observe how long they're willing to pay $5 for that. It's just less micromanagement, so I kind of like that for the park. $25,000, and we've hardly even tried. I've just been, like, demonstrating how the strategy is supposed to work. Though I think by this time, October year 1, when I had really try-harded at, like, doing the most clicks per second on this, I had, like, $200,000 already. You know, I guess we could create indoor rides down there. We could, like, go for an excavation journey and save those people underneath the park. Maybe we'll dig one of them up now. Let's see where they're located again. Okay, I think we could save them. Yeah, they're pretty close there. All right, we'll dig them up. Where is my landscaping tool? There we go. All right, be free. Wait a second. I think I have to build another path here. I don't remember. Where was it? Okay, it was there. We'll come down there and save you. It's like the Chilean miners. Remember that? The news story? Hang on a second. Whoops. Didn't do it right. We'll build that. We debuild that. Now we go down. We're coming down there to save you. I can't build down. Oh, because I need to level out the terrain first. Whoops. Okay. Build downward. Save them. Let's see if they come out. Oh, wait a minute. No. I don't think I connected it properly. They're still stuck down there. Oh, God. Do you need any air? Oh, no, there's another path in the way. Okay, I think we could build it from there. Okay, if we turn on the underground view again. All right, here we go. Build upward. Oh, I see where they are. I have found your location. Can you hear the sound of my voice? Nope, that didn't work either. I guess we'll just keep building, like, insanely until we get them out from the underground. And we'll just keep going this way. Carve them a path out of the... No, that didn't work either. Oh, I think I've got our... All right, here we go. At least this works. They're finding their way out. All right, it's that square. Memorize it. I think it was that one. We'll dig you out. It's going to level this entire section of park. Save them. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a path down below that one. Okay, we'll get those other people out of the park now. Oh my god. Yes! There's light at the end of the tunnel. Oh man. I don't even know what level we're on right now. I think, okay, we are above. It was always so hard to tell, like, what level you were on with the terrain in this game, though. But it did somehow work in this ingenious way. All right, I guess people are now going to get lost down there in the park, though, is the irony of it. Oh, wait, no, I didn't build down to them at all. Never mind. Wait a second. Nope. They're just depressed and down there forever. All right, I guess we're leaving them there. Well, let's build a nice park up here where there's light, the light of the sun. Maybe eventually we'll get down to them. All right, what else have we got? Flying roller coaster. I think we'll need, yeah, something large and unnecessary that screams wealth. We're not holding people hostage underground. Just ignore those screams that you hear for the rest of the day. Enjoy your time at the park. Ooh, one other thing I can do in this game. I forgot about this. Let me just go ahead, turn on the options. I can do the day-night cycle. I really like the day-night cycle. Ooh, I like that. Oh, look, there's just another depressed man over there. We can delete those trees. Yeah, look, now he's even more depressed. Make signs that prevent people from entering. Oh, I didn't know that I could do that. Sweet. That's actually great. Thank you, Solidus. Oh, I like how it shows the numbers over them. I don't know, it just helped me, like, visualize where I'm making money in the park. All right, what I like about Roller Coaster Tycoon, though, is when you start to get a lot of water and, like, roller coasters being built over roller coasters. So let's go ahead. Maybe we'll get, like, one more water ride, right? With the castle one. Build, like, something simple over here. Yeah. Maybe like that. Okay, cool. Now we can get the, get this going over here. No, the line is going to be a little odd there. Actually, I don't think I really like that placement. Demolish that one. I don't think we even got a full refund there. Did we? Oh, no, we did. Cool. Sweet. Now we go in over here. Okay, that's a little bit more space for an entrance and an exit now. Although that is on a platform. I think we'll raise that admission price to like 5 or so. Yeah. That seems like a pretty fair deal. I mean, if you're getting those really nice rapids over there on the other spot. You know, I don't think I really even like this day-night cycle. I can't see my park as well. Never mind. I felt better about it before. That one depressed guy just standing out there. But what this gives us an opportunity to do is create... Oh, here we go. Cool, it is on the ground level, actually. Go over here. Build the rest of this path leading out to... That's right, the same path. Go ahead and build this line, like snake it around a little bit. We don't want the line to be too long. We go in on our ride. Now, this gives me an opportunity to do my favorite thing in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now, I love it when the park is, like, kind of established, because then you can start to weave coasters over it. And then you weave them in and out of each other. Yeah, we could make like a depressed man exhibit. I wonder if we could create like a wall around him. That's not a bad idea. Let's just build a wall around him. Oh, wait a minute. No, we need it to be see-through. Okay, we could put it like that. Here we go. Just stay right there. Nope. Oh, unfortunately, he's able to go through walls. Maybe he's like a ghost now of some sort. Wait a second. Maybe those were just the last walls that he could go through. We have to, like, pen him in a little bit more. Great. Looking great, bud. Smile for the camera. Yeah, I think he's trapped in there. You're right. We give people, like, popcorn and cotton candy to look at him. We'll put, like, flowers on the outside, too. And then we'll build our roller coaster around him. Just the one depressed man. Zaruka, that was a great idea. I love this. Let's put flowers around the edge. Yeah, we could make them like on the edge for it. No, we'll make them variation. We gotta have the flowers looking good. Oh, wait a minute. No, we've accidentally destroyed one of his walls. Can't let him get out. Can't let that happen. Wait a minute. No, that one's got a gate on it. Ah. There we go. Not getting out of there anytime soon. Whoops, I think it's in the wrong direction. I gotta fix that, otherwise it's gonna bother me. I'm like very kind of anal about this. I need it to be in there. Okay, actually that's pretty good. Ah, whatever. Good enough. They'll be distracted by the flowers around the rest of the exhibit. Alright, so if we put in flowers, have like alternating beds of flowers to make it beautiful. There you go. Look at him. He's already running out of space. Just one boy in a meadow. Look, he can even slightly walk into the flowers. Nope, he can't. He has even less space to walk now. Oh, wait, no, he can. He's just treading over the flower beds. Oh, well. We could drown him. Although I don't think that would be very nice. Let's go ahead and put some, like, roller coasters around him. Maybe some gift shops. We could put in, like, a souvenir stall. Yeah, let's sell people souvenirs right next to the depressed man. Our most upset guest. Look, they're already releasing balloons into the air. They're flocking over to see him. Beautiful. Ah, that's nice. Did he almost escape? No, he's still trapped in there. He can't get out for good. All right, let's go ahead and do we'll put like a roller coaster that goes around him or something like that. Vertical drop roller coaster. No. It should be something more boring, I think. Let's do like something that just goes round and round. Maybe like a bobsled that goes round and round. Yeah, we're going to need some kind of launch speed on it, too. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Wait a second. Now delete it. Yeah, we'll build a bobsled that goes around him. I like the circular theme to the park. That's perfect. See the depressed man. Experience his woes. All right, I think if we get one more variation here. Nope, wrong one. Whoops. If we go straight, then we turn again. Perfect. Although, unfortunately, that's going to collide with the path. I think we need to keep going straight. We'll have the path go over. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just get out of the ride for a moment. Okay, the path, instead, will just rise up over the ground so that people can get a good look at the depressed man. Oh, whoopsie-daisy. We gotta just delete that one for a second. Okay, I'm gonna trap more people in there for a moment while I build a bobsled around him. Good. Okay, now, look, even the people who are looking at him are trapped also. Look, they all have umbrellas and he's just trapped in the rain. Sad man. Sad man. No feeding the depression. Beautiful. Yeah, do not feed the sad man. I kind of like these, like, sadistic theme parks in RollerCoaster Tycoon. Where else would I have gotten this idea if I had done it on Twitch with you guys? Oh my god, what's wrong with you people? Why did you force me to make this? Make another exhibit of just like another depressed man? Oh god. You can't really get a good view of him though there. No, that's a little too close to the ride now. Ah, darn it. Hang on a second. We've got to send people into the bobsled. Hang on a second. There we go. Good. There we go. Now everyone can get a good look at him and get onto the bobsled ride to also get a look at him. And look, we have more potential guests who could be released into the void. Maybe we should trap one of them, too, with a balloon. I think that would be really nice if we had, like, 2 rides next to each other. We'll just gradually trap one more of these guests over there. I'm going to need some other, like, furniture here. Let's get you. You have a good-looking balloon. You there. You're walking way too fast, though. I might not be able to trap you at this rate. Okay, you over there. You look like you could be trapped very easily. Okay. No, he keeps getting away. I love this. Trap like hundreds of guests in your park. Okay, yeah, you're not getting anywhere there. Good. We've trapped one with a balloon. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's a nice bright balloon, too. That works for this. Oh, man. It's just, like, silly at this point. Like, the insane things that you can do. Oh, no, the park rating has dropped. Who cares, though? We're currently trapping. It's like a human trafficking park. He needs a name. I think we can rename him, right? Let's go observe his thoughts. Reen H. Wow. He's been in the park for 2 whole hours in real life. I think that's like 2 years. Intensity more than 4. Nausea tolerance. His happiness is diminishing. I can't find the park exit. I'm lost. He's carrying nothing on him. All right, here we go. Let's keep building our roller coaster around him. Whoops. Wrong way. All right. Now we build a turn. No, I think we need to go a little bit further with that turn. Yeah, whoops, never mind. Okay, keep building straight a little bit longer than we turn. We need it nice and symmetrical so everyone gets a good view of him. You know, I have a better idea. Let's go ahead and just do this for another 2 more or so of those, and then we build that in. But then let's go ahead and delete the station platform. Let's just have it be 1 station platform. 1 guy gets to roll around and watch the depressed man. Enter here. And then they just exit on the other side. And then they leave the depressed man. Go for a ride. Look at him. And then come back around. Beautiful. Amazing. This is the perfect ride. Let's go see if anyone will ride it. I'm going to make it free. They should be able to get on for free because I'm financing that with the rest of the park. This should be $0. Okay, let's see if any of them get on it. Oh, nobody get on? Okay, good. 1 guy is getting on it. Those who dare. Enjoy the bobsled ride. Look at the people looking at the other person. We could trap them in there, too, and then have another ring of people looking in at them. But I think that would probably diminish the park rating pretty fast. And then gradually we just keep trapping more of the guests in there. You know, this is starting to seem like kind of a novel idea. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. If we just change the entrance and exit around, we could potentially trap more and more guests in there forever, gradually lowering the park rating. You know, this is an empty park. It has one section of the park that gradually just keeps making people angrier and angrier, and the rest of the park is dedicated to making them happy. I like it. It's original. No one so far, I'm pretty sure no one has done this yet. I started off with something inspired, and then we kind of remix it. Jesus. Okay, we gotta close this ride. We go ahead and we redo the entrance and exit. We're going to have to, unfortunately, deconstruct some of the ride if we want to do it like this. We will go ahead and just delete that. Then we will build another... Yeah, we're going to have to build another station platform if we want to do it like this. Okay, cool. Cool. And then we rebuild the exit here. Yes, that's what we need to do. Then we rebuild the entrance here. Cool. Demolish that. Demolish that. Great. Okay, this is it. One out. One to that side. Great. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't work anymore now. Darn it. Hang on a second. I gotta, refurbish this. What am I doing wrong? Okay, we're just going to have to destroy this stall. This is making this needlessly complicated. All right, good. Now we've successfully made a bunch of people miserable. Okay, then we build the station platform. Yes, that's it. Station platform. Turn. Perfect. That's it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Entrance on the outside. Exit on the inside. This is a positive feedback, not really a positive feedback loop, but it will accept guests, basically infinitely, and make them ever more angry. This is an interesting challenge now. Look, 2 challenges for the price of 1. We made a one-ride start theme park, and we made a theme park that somehow accepts infinite guests and makes them angrier forever. Look, this could be you. So they go around for a ride in the bobsled. Let's just speed up time so we get a better look at this bobsled. Woo, go around for the slowest, most boring ride in a dumb bobsled ever. It's going to do it gradually, too, so it should be pretty manageable. And then you join the other people in here. Oh, let's also put up a balloon stall so that they have balloons, because I think that's funny. Where you buy your 1 balloon, and then you die. You know, we'll give them the balloons for free. Great. Free balloons forever. Enjoy. What if we made this an actually fun ride that people wanted to get in? The park rating would plummet so fast. Let's see, who wants to get on it? What are their thoughts on it? Look, another guy just got on. Ooh, there he goes. I think you could actually sustain this. Polar East, thank you very much for the Prime. It's like a park in a park. Look, he's scratching his head like he doesn't know where to go. All right, I think we could continue building more and more miserable rides around that. We could have something that's actually fun to sustain the misery outside of it. Is this ride any fun at all, though, too? Low, low, low. Okay, so pretty much boring people become trapped in here forever. Oh, they do gradually release the balloons, though, unfortunately. How much money is this losing us? It loses only $56 an hour. Honestly, pretty good. Oh, and most of our rides are not even functioning right now anyway. Hang on a second. $5. Just so we don't have to keep up with the insane refurbishing costs and all that. I'm focused on the main task of making everyone miserable over here. Bathroom 50. Oh, we could put in a... Nah, let's not put in a bathroom over there. Well, we could give them free food for life. This would be an interesting experiment, actually. What if we just put in a bunch of stalls over there that were all free? You just have to agree to become our, like, forever... Yeah, I mean, basically, we're enslaving all of the... Yes, here, we give them a cash machine, but we make everything free in there, too. Let's give them free food and see if we can somehow sustain civilization in this spot. Open. Just free burgers. $0 for a burger. I don't care. I'm making enough money with the rest of the park that I can sustain this outstandingly expensive human trafficking experiment that's going on the inside here. All right, we'll see if we can actually make them happy. Free. $0. I wonder if people will get on the ride just to get on to that part of the park. All right, what are these guest thoughts? Mostly angry. Energy is high, actually. Hunger is rising. What are their thoughts? Too crowded. Okay, yeah, the crowd would eventually make them all upset. Unlimited free drinks. Oh, yeah, we do need a bathroom. Whoops, that bathroom is just floating in midair. Accidental. Accidental. I didn't intend it. There we go. Okay. Drinks. Free drinks for all. $0 drinks. Let's see what their thoughts are. This one's also upset. It's too crowded. Want to go home. Can't find the... I want to go home. What if you just never went home? What if this was your new home? $500 teacup ride is the only exit. This is so awesome. Oh my god. Hi, Els. How you doing? Thanks very much for the very kind words. A very expensive ride on the way out. We could experiment with that next. Let me just see if I can make them happy forever in here. If I could actually get them back to happiness, that would be great. Bathroom. And then we'll do an expensive ride out. Free. I mean, the park rating has plummeted, so we won't really be getting any more guests, but we have $59,000 to sustain my dumb experiment. Okay, you're upset. Why are you upset? Your happiness is rising. Everything is free. The trash is bad. Oh, yeah, there is bad trash over here. Hang on a second. Let me go put away one of my handymen over there. Hire a new handyman. I mean, these guys don't have mood. They don't get upset or anything like that. So put in some handymen to clean up the... Oh, there is doo-doo all over the paths. Yeah. Clean up the doo. Wow, this is just so quickly turned into a human trafficking experiment. I am slightly ashamed, but mostly it's kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. Like, of all the horrible things that have been done in RollerCoaster Tycoon, look, they're not so upset about the trash anymore. Vandalism is really bad. Okay, let me go ahead and hire a security guard. I'll put him in there, too. We've created our own little civilization. All right, we'll speed up time. Turbo speed. Trash is bad. Want to go home. Vandalism is bad. Can't find the park exit. It is. We could win an award for... Did we win the award for least happy guests? That does happen, doesn't it? I mean, the rest of the park is doing just fine, so... Everything else is basically going hunky-dory. But since we're making so much money, let's just go ahead and hire other handymen, like at random. Here we go. We just backspace all of those out. Good. Now the rest of the park should sustain itself indefinitely with better ratings coming up. $7. Let's make this down to $5 again. Great. Everyone's happy again. What is this? $5. Good. $5. Only $5 for that ride. You love it. Good. Okay, the park rating is rising back up again. Look at how well we're doing. They're trapped. Okay, is it better over here, though? Has the humanitarian crisis improved? Trash here is still bad. Can't find the park exit. Too crowded. Want to go home. I think I need to rebuild the trash cans. Oh, people are destroying them because they're upset. So let's go ahead and, well, of course, let's go ahead and get rid of those trash cans because we can't have people being upset about the trash cans if there are none. There we go. No more vandalism problem if there just isn't anything in the park. Oh, whoops, I've accidentally released the man. No, it's ruined. Don't let him out. There we go. Don't let him out. Let's make it slightly less crowded for them. No, I like it too much this way. It's perfect. Handyman and bins. Okay, good. They're starting to walk more slowly. I wonder if we could get them all walking slowly. They're all picking up their free drinks. Turbo speed. Yeah, you can start to see that more of them are starting to walk slowly. Some of them seem to have even gotten off the path, searching for an exit. Yeah, there's a real variability in their speed now. Rest of the park, that was honestly making money and admitting people, the other people who have free will still. Although more and more people are getting sucked into the black hole that is this gradually worsening crisis. It's like something that you see on the BBC. The theme park visitors are still trapped in the circle. Will they get out? All right, let's go ahead and see if they will. Are they willing to leave if there is a ride? Like something insanely expensive and just horribly dull, like the perfume department from SpongeBob. What is the most dull ride that we can find? What is the worst thing? Mace ride, Fighting Knights bumper cars. What is the worst thing? The green balloon guy has remained in there. He seems pretty happy, honestly. They do not like the Ferris wheel. Not the perfume department. Yeah. Okay, I will now add an exit. So what is this, the maximum? I believe it's $20, but 23, I don't know. Yeah, $20 is the max. Okay, so a $20 Ferris wheel. Are you willing to get on a $20 Ferris wheel to get out of there? This would be such a good idea for a theme park in real life. Now you're trapped in this section of the park. You can't get out unless if you buy another ride. Man, I should open up an amusement park. I think I'd really like. I think people would like it. We'll make it a really long line too, like something horribly unpleasant. Okay, I think my experiment is basically done. All right, now let's go ahead and build out a path. Amazing. Oh my gosh, look at how willing they are to get on the $20. Well, a couple of them. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's only the handyman. Are they at least considering it, though? Like, what are their thoughts on it? I'm not paying that much to go on Ferris Wheel 1. Well, I guess you won't get to live the rest of your life. Let's see if anybody is... Nobody is willing to pay $20 to get out of the park? Pay for your freedom. Look, we've only got the security guard coming in, too. Man, that's a shame. Look, other people are checking out the exit. Like, how are people doing in there? People do get off the path because they get pretty ticked off. You get to throw stuff at the green balloon guy. Okay, let's start gradually lowering the price until we figure out what is the magic number. How much money can we get guests to pay just out of, like, attrition until they are willing to exit the park for this amount of money? Pay for your freedom. All right, 15, no. All right, I'm willing to go down to $12 for this world's worst Ferris wheel. It goes without saying they really don't like the Ferris wheel. All right, I'm going to bring it down to 10. 10 seems pretty good. Still nothing. All right, 8. 8. You're not willing to pay $8 for your freedom? All right, well, let's go down to like 5. 5 seems pretty reasonable. Still no. All right, well, it is raining. They have an ATM right there. They could easily get access to the rest of their money, though the concessions are free. Concessions are free. We've been keeping them alive in there. We've been spending our own money, writing it off, to keep the guests alive. Okay, I'm willing to go down to $2. Not even willing to... Okay, what if it's free? What if it's $0? Not even willing to get... Okay, a couple of them are willing to get on. Okay, what if I make it 10 cents? 10 cents, man. Okay, some of them are willing to pay 10 cents. You wouldn't even pay 10 cents for your freedom. That is kind of bizarre. Look at them. Oh, wait, no, those are mostly just handymen still. Hang on a second. Turbo. Every now and then, I think one of them gets in, though. Nope, not even willing to pay 10 cents. Wow. All right, free. Didn't they just get on? Maybe, like, as they get more and more miserable with life and the way things are going, they aren't even willing to get on a free roller coaster. All right, let me give them something that's actually desirable. So they won't get on even a free roller coaster to get out of there. Oh, whoops, this thing is closed. Let's go ahead and refurbish it. Wow. The beautiful part about this park is that it's so good. Wait a minute, safety cutout. Why is it? It's not safe? Of course it's safe. What are you talking about? Downtime, 22%. Open it. Some mechanic is going to have to figure it out. I don't really know why that would have happened. Oh, maybe because we don't have access to an exit. That is possible. Yeah, that could have happened. Not even willing to get on a free Ferris wheel in order to preserve your own freedom. All right, I've had enough of these people. Now some of them are gradually starting to enter the line. Look, one of them has on a pink hat, like he's getting ready to celebrate. Let's put on a ride that's actually desirable, like my incredible corkscrew roller coaster. Look, we've already funded the research on every other coaster in the game. Are you willing to get on this very expensive rendition of this roller coaster to survive? They will open it? Yeah, we'll jack it up to like $5 again. I basically think we can say, it goes without question, that guests don't understand cause and effect here. Like, they don't know that they'll be able to get out of the park. Wow, not even willing to get on this coaster. What if we made it free? This was such a desirable coaster before. That is a surprise. That is a surprise. I guess we've just made them, like, permanently miserable. Wow. Probably broke from... Nope, the concessions are still... Oh, it could be that they've bought too many balloons, though. Nope, the balloons were free, too. Everything was free. 100% free. What if we made it free? This is my final experiment, and then I will release them back into the world. Nope, they just don't even want to go on rides anymore. I've basically sucked the joy out of them. I've pulled like an Alex DeLarge Clockwork Orange on them. They no longer desire violence. Oh, my brothers. This is the most Sisyphean thing I've ever created in this game. This is a park dedicated to making people miserable. There is a hellscape built into it. They like the free food too much. Do they eat the free food? How many people have even been on this? Customers 0 per hour. Nobody's even getting the food anymore. They're just so sad they want to leave. Okay, they still go to the bathroom, though. Do they go to the ATM? Nope. They just go to the bathroom in here. They're basically like cattle. Oh, God. Okay, now I will release them. Watch how the park rating shoots back up. See, this is why I like this scenario, because you can use the, like, copious amount of money that you're making to just do a bunch of horribly unproductive and, like, morally dubious experiments in the rest of the game. Watch as they just leave in, like, a procession of misery throughout the park. Look at how slow they're walking. Oh my god! You can see their train of... It's like a fugue death march. There they go, out of the park forever, exiled. Although there is still the one miserable man. Look, that man managed to buy an umbrella. What are you thinking now? This park is really clean and tidy. I'm lost. He managed to find an umbrella. Look at how quickly the park rating shot back up as soon as they left. Oh my god. Okay, so lessons learned here. It's okay to trap one or two of your guests. Ooh, balloon. Okay to trap one or two of your guests. I wouldn't trap like 20 or 30 of them. And positive feedback loop of guests forever might be a little bit iffy. But I think it does make for kind of an interesting spectacle in the park. Yeah, they were so happy to leave that they left a positive review. Great park to get out of. I'm trying to think of what other experiments I wanted to do here. Really, like, what I think of with RollerCoaster Tycoon, and the reason why I do this is I just like having fun with this game. I thought I would just make, like, a silly park, but that was just such a crazy idea. Like, oh yeah, let's start trapping the guests. Okay, let's see if, like, an infinite loop of trapping them would work. This is how I get ideas for challenges, and honestly, this is my favorite thing to do with you guys on Twitch. So now that I have you guys here, what else could we try? I feel like the expensive roller coaster idea didn't really work. I mean, I could make a park that's beautiful, but I think that these kind of bizarre experiments are just as much fun. Best park is when he let us out. The mole... Oh yeah, there are still the mole people living down there, so they are dragging down the rating as well. The bobsled is working again, and people are getting free... Oh, nope, no more free concessions. We can't have them thinking that it's a good value. Park is not a good value. Nope. Do not do that. You may go to the bathroom and get some first aid as you look at the miserable man. Crimes Against Humanity, the ride. Is there a way to create... Well, we could create that Mr. Bones' like, infinite death ride. Ooh, or the other type of ride that I personally wanted to make. I guess we don't really have access to this. Could we make a golf course that just goes on forever? Like it never ends? Or like it's so long that people are upset by the time they get to the end of it. Let's go ahead. We'll make like a golf course that's the same hole forever. Then this will be like the green. And then what do we have? Special golf hole A. Special. We'll just have exactly the same hole forever. So we'll do like special golf hole A. Yeah, this looks just twisted enough to work. Golf hole B. No, we won't even have... I mean, we could do different ones. Maybe we'll do like a turn with golf hole D and golf hole E if we want to get to the other holes. Okay, we finally have takers for the putting course. Let's see how long and miserable we can make it and just sap their souls away. I have great ambitions to trap people in a ride forever. I wonder if they'll even be able to leave a review of the park before they get out of the park. You know, like, could you theoretically just get infinite guests in, like, the world's longest ride? They do seem to get through the course. I've made it free. They should love it. I wonder how much maintenance this type of ride requires also. No test results yet. Honestly, no maintenance. This could be perfect because it never requires any. Okay, they already love it, clearly. We could make this golf course so much longer. I mean, a lot of them aren't interested in it. What are their thoughts on it? I kind of want to know. It's too crowded here. Okay, I mean, that's honestly a good thing. Or are they not liking the log flume either? Yeah, the log flume is kind of dying down too. We'd probably better refurbish that. Yeah, refurbishing in this game kind of kills it for me, honestly. That's the one thing, is it's just so many clicks to get to refurbish something. Like, I wish that there were an auto refurbish function. There probably is, right? Hang on a second. Oh, wait, I didn't close it. Wait, I did. Ride is not empty yet. Okay, hang on. I gotta get people out of the ride. There's still a guy on it. Let's go to Turbo. Man, look at all of the people just the golf course forever. Okay, now we refurbish. And then we reopen. Normal speed again. So this part of the park is making us all the money. Now we can create more, like, horrible... Oh god, that guy is really miserable out there. We still have this man in here. Has he changed at all? He is completely hungry and thirsty. He's not nauseous. He's been now in the park 3 hours and 58 minutes. But he's not dragging down the rating that much. Day 461 of the depressed man. Let's close this one. And I think we can now work on this ride again. Let's go back on it. Alright, can we make it any longer? Can we make our guests any more? They don't seem to mind that it's exactly the same hole. It's like taking foul shots. Golf edition. If we make it, let's go golf hole A. Keep going, golf hole A. Moment of truth, yes, they are very willing to get on the golf course from hell. Let's see if we can charge them each $1 for it, because potentially you could just create a never-ending golf course and then, like, get thousands of people to get onto the golf course. And then just get a great park rating from that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do next. You could just create one RollerCoaster Tycoon park where people each pay you $1. You don't need any maintenance cost because it's just a golf course, and people are just paying you money infinitely. I wonder if this exists. It's essentially, yeah, it's like Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Has this already been done? I'm sure Marcel must have done something like this. He's done so many of the ideas in RCT. Honestly, his stuff is brilliant. You should go check it out. Although this one doesn't actually require any maintenance. This is so strange. Look at them go. What if we deleted the rest of the theme park? I know we won't be making any more money, but $131,000 should be more than enough. Why aren't more people getting on? Oh, there might be a maximum number allowed on the ride. I wonder if this is actually why it can't. Okay, I'm thinking I'm beginning to see the limitation. So no new people are getting on because... How many people are on the ride right now? Does it say how many are allowed on? Customers 0 per hour. Total customers 6. No, that's false. I guess I have to count them by hand because I'm not getting these statistics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 people are allowed on the ride at once, then, I suppose. That could seriously ruin this idea. I wonder if we could make the queue, like, unimaginably long, though. Presumably they will get off of it in time, right? But let's just go ahead and delete it and then see if they get angry. Like, we could just have it snake around forever. And we'll make it free, too, so that they're happy with what they'll eventually get to. We want them to be as happy as possible. And we'll just make one, like, the world's biggest line. Yeah, we're doing this. And we ain't gonna stop. What is the longest that they are willing to wait? And is there anything else that we could do to make them want to wait longer? Okay, now I'm going to make the ride free. This just turned into RCT experiments with your boy AA.
Sorry I'm late. I love joining mid-ramble. I know I'm happiest in a very long run.
Almost as long as Disney's lines. Dead Burger Boy, thank you very much for the Prime also. Okay, look, they're all getting in. I mean, they might get out too, but hey, I mean, they're on the way to a free ride, right? That's pretty great. I wonder if they're all willing to wait in the line. I wonder what happens to the park rating if we just have this ride. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I mean, we know how easy it is now to get the rest of the park money and rating up. Let's see if people are still willing to get into the park if we have just this one ride. Will they still do it? I guess that's all the terrain from that. All right, the medieval music is starting to annoy me now. It's been so many hours. Get out. Get out of my park. Here we go. Demolish. Stop paying for the rides. Nobody wants you here. Whoops, I accidentally just clicked on a guest. Wait a minute. No, there we go. Cool. Delete. 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 I'm going to destroy... I mean, I did. This is a one-ride start park. It is insanely exploitable. I guess we'll leave... Actually, we'll leave in the bathroom stalls and some of the concessions. That's about it. How long are they willing to queue for this one golf ride? It's very easy to see. Okay, some of them are getting out of the line and going back, but for the most part, a lot of people are willing to get on that. A lot of them are. Are more... No, there is a limit, though. There is a limit. But we'll get a good visualization of the supply and demand of how willing people are to enjoy the golf, because people are eventually going to get out of there sooner or later. Do I have it on turbo? Okay, let's go to turbo. Man, even on turbo, it takes them so long to get through. The park rating is just plummeting. Fewer and fewer people are coming in. But look, the line is somehow lengthening because they've begun to realize that it's the only thing they can get into. Hey, come in and just buy the merch. There's got to be other exploits that you can do in this game like this. Should we release the sad man? Oh my god. Did I play Theme Park on Sega back in the day? Unfortunately not. I played Sim Theme Park, which was... Okay, here we go. One guy is getting out. Look, someone got in. Amazing. Someone's actually gotten on the ride. Does it fully dry up, though, too? This is really making me want to make the actual Mr. Bones Wild ride. Because that seems crazy. Like a ride that takes... I think it takes, like... how many in real life years does it take to running at normal speed? It's like the most infamous RCT ride. Just the ride that they can never get off of. And I think that they are barely happy on it, too, right? Yeah, Sim Theme Park's mascot gave me nightmares, too. People are saying your park is a steal. This is an amazing game. Enlightened Corgi, also, thank you very much for the sub. I think we have found the maximum that people are willing to wait for the golf course from hell. Although, unfortunately, man, that is really bizarre to look at from so far away. I think I like it at that level best. Apholite, thank you very much for the 100 bits and coming out to the stream. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. Also, Enlightened Corgi, thank you very much for coming out to the stream. Appreciate you, my friend. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. Did I play Dino Park Tycoon? No, but I have Sim Theme Park sitting in my PS1 library, waiting to be played. I've done a lot of... Okay, so what have we learned today? Let's go ahead and go back to normal speed. So first off, I constructed the one ride inspired by Marcel's. Again, Marcel Vos. Guys, go check out his channel. He makes, like, amazing stuff. I'm a huge fan of his videos. His entire channel is dedicated to... Well, not entirely, but mostly RCT. He also does, like, Zoo Tycoon and stuff like that. I just think it's a fun idea. Although, we created that. We created the one-ride start theme park. We basically figured out we could make infinite of that. I'm going to go back to my other version of it in a second, just to show you what can be done with that. But, I mean... We can permanently make one man miserable. We could make a whole group of people miserable, assuming we're growing the rest of the park. They aren't really willing to pay anymore for that. Oh, look, here's Balloon Man. What's happened to him? It looked like his balloon has started to, like, get floppy. What's in his hands? Oh, no, that's his hat. He must have dropped his balloon. So he's just wearing a hat and walking around and thinking, I'm lost, I want to go home. He does like that it's tidy, but he can't find the exit. His bathroom needs are getting worse. But let's check on guy number 2, Reen H and Anna P. More like not P. Hold it in. Anna, hold it in. Also, Unreal Nighthawk and Enlightened Corgi, thank you very much for the prime and the bits. Appreciate you guys. He's going so outstandingly slow now. He didn't have anything, though. It didn't really make a difference with them. It'd be interesting to start a park with just a bunch of miserable people penned in. Like, can we make them happy again? I think they're permanently unhappy, though. We tried solving the humanitarian crisis. We did figure out, unfortunately, the golf course is not, like, infinitely exploitable. I think I will try out the Mr. Bones Wild ride, just because the kind of bizarre things that you could create from that would be astounding. Although there is, unfortunately, it seems a max line length from this thing. Oh, there's one other thing I want to do before I go. Now that I'm just in this mood of experimenting, I will delete this because I think this is going to bring down my park rating. Sorry, I know it was cool to watch it happen. Let's see if we can get like a maximum number of people on this ride, because this ride is one of the fastest throughputs in the game. And I'm genuinely curious to see what we can do with it. The one that I started the whole thing with. So if we have that corkscrew coaster that I started with and we go like this, like what is the maximum line length that that thing can sustain? Oh, whoops, wrong version of it. Actually, you know what I want to do? Let's just exit out of this part for a second. Quit back to the menu. Don't save. I'm kind of curious what this looks like. Let's go over to... I created a super flat park. Because this is like just 150 tiles of super flat. There's one last thing I wanted to do with this, just as an experiment. Okay, if we just create one roller coaster. Literally one ride. This is the, like, exploitable ride. Open that. Everything else looks good. We set the admissions price to... We'll do it at $7, because we're just going to have one ride, so it'll be easy to maintain it. Okay, then we do a path leading up to it. Whoops, I put it way too far into the park. Hang on a second, I have to restart. Okay, I have to restart again. Sorry, I messed up. Could we potentially do this? We'll have to pay for more part further along, but still. I mean, it's going to make so much money so fast that we'll just figure it out. Corkscrew coaster. American corkscrew roller coaster. Or we'll have one ride that pays for the other. That's good. Yeah, then we'll build one out as we go. We'll just set it to turbo really fast. Okay, so this is like the most simple possible amusement park. Cool. Also, Sergeant Turtlepie, thank you very much for the prime. Here we go. It's getting like very quiet now. Very small amusement park. The extremely small amusement park. Let's play some music. Whoop, here we go. All right, cool. Rock. I like that. Fast speed, turbo speed. Open up the park. Let people in. Let them get on the ride. They're going to say that it's crowded, so we'll just build a path out from there. Now I'm going to do something that is a crime against humanity. Now that we've got that one going, that one's going to make the money for the next ride. I'm going to build another one out here. And I'm going to build the world's longest line for it. Because I'm curious, this ride has the second fastest throughput of efficient coasters, I think, in the game. So if we do this, and then I start to create a line that I will then extend forever. And I will just make it longer and longer and longer. This should be interesting. What will they do? And we'll also make this one... We'll make this one like $1. So that, look, everybody wants to get on this ride. But they're still getting on the $7 one, too. You see that? Like, even two rides that are basically exactly the same. Of two different amounts. Alright, hang on a second. I'm going to need a mechanic and a couple of handymen, too. Come on, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can get this park really crowded... and just get the guests to tolerate Like the world's most unimaginable... Oh, no, don't release them. We don't want to release them, otherwise that'll bring down the park rating. Get them back in line. Get back in line. Except you. You're just going to be stuck out there forever. Okay, there we go. What if I made it go on forever like this? How long are they willing to stay in line for? It has good throughput, this ride. Good throughput it has. Alright, we bring up the speed to turbo. Man, look at him go. I mean, they don't seem to get tired of walking along it. I guess it could bring down the park rating because more and more people will start to see that the line takes a long time to get through. But what if we did this? We just kept making the line longer and longer. Hang on a second, I just ruined the line. Okay, there, the line is fixed. Nobody else is getting on the line. There's actually no escape from the line right now, so that is good news. Look, there comes a whole new group of people on the line. We could keep making it longer and longer. And they are willing to wait, because right now, as far as they know, they're just walking across the line. Very satisfying to walk across the line. Whoops-a-daisy. Here we go. Ignore that. Yeah, the park is getting pretty crowded again. We'd better let them on the ride. Okay, there we go. How long are they willing to wait? Okay, it's raining now. They might get off of the line. Even on turbo, man. Okay, here they go. The rain has stopped. They're getting back on, picking up a lot of blue balloons. This is kind of insane. Lengthen it even more. What's wrong with you? Whoops. Hang on a second. I need to think of a better way to lengthen the line. I guess I could make it go out further this way. Yeah, we have to, like, sort of keep inventing ways of making the line take longer. Okay. If we go out like this, and then we snake it back around, and we do that for the other sections. I mean, this is going to be a very good wait for this ride. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to have to delete that portion of it. Oh, God, are they trying to get in or out? I can't even tell anymore. Okay, good. Okay, that was kind of a risk there. I feel like I'm risking park rating. Nope, they still like the park. Kind of entertaining. Jesus Christ. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. It's almost like looking at some sort of factory machine. There's one guy just having an existential crisis right there. He doesn't know why he's here, what he's doing. He doesn't remember why he came in the first place. Why do people leave the ride when they get there, though? What are guests' thoughts? Hang on a second. It could be that the ride is due for maintenance now. Yeah, 85%. Let's go ahead and close it down, then refurbish it. I believe that's what's causing them to turn around now. We refurbish the ride. Believe we have a handyman, right? Yeah, we have 3 handymen for 2 rides. We still need to keep making money, too. Let's go ahead and close this one down. Refurbish it as well. Okay, now open them both back up. Speed back up time, and everything should be hunky-dory again, as far as I can tell. Okay, there is throw-up in the line as well. This rarely happens, but we're going to need to get one of those handymen to the front of the line at the site of that vomit. There we go. He's taking it out. Okay, the rating keeps improving, and they're getting more and more people on the ride, though. People do seem to have a bit of an existential crisis once they get up on the path. Do they have any thoughts, though, at these junctures in the middle, when they all stop? Like, they get caught in bizarre traffic jams. What is this guy thinking? This guy's given up on walking into the end. This park is really clean and tidy, but I want to go home. You know, it would be faster if you just got to the end of the line. There's a few, people who doubt that it will be that good. Hang on a second. I need to fire some of these handymen. I have just too many of them now. There was only a little bit of throw-up in the line. Fortunately, there shouldn't be too much throw-up around the line. I can't possibly see how it could get back in there. There we go, much better. Okay, we're not losing money anymore. We made it a very good deal for them to get on this ride. I think it is gradually filling up, but I was going to check back in a minute. I think that's about all I can do at this juncture. We have a bunch of entertainers going around the line and entertaining people, and that's brought the park rating back up. I wonder if there's like a certain number of entertainers that we could use. We have 3 snowmen and an elephant. We change their outfits too? Yeah. Should be able to. Snowman costume. We could get a tiger. Everybody wants a tiger to roll up on them in line and entertain them. Good, the rating is really rising again. People are so happy to see the snowman, despite the fact that they've been waiting for like 50 years. Don't say the line is too long or you'll be kicked out of the line and you'll have to get back on it. Let's see how long we can make the line with just one entertainer, because there should be good throughput for this ride. Yeah, look, it's got to 2 lines of 2 solid things of people. Scenery could work too. We're employing at least as many entertainers as we're sustaining. We don't really need a second mechanic, though. I think we can save the money there. I don't know what he's doing. TVs should keep people in line. Yeah, let's do some TVs. Do we have access to that? Signs, jungle-style signs. Oh, yeah, we could abuse the TVs and keep them happy forever. I'm not sure if we have the type of scenery that would work, though. I don't actually have access to everything right now. This is bizarre. I'm going to see what the limit of this is. I don't even have the TVs. But now that you mention it, could the TVs keep them in line indefinitely? Okay, I think I've successfully done it. I don't have access to the TVs in the scenario editor, but I've somehow managed to create like the ultimate Sisyphean journey to hell for a 4-year line onto a ride that lasts all of 2 seconds. The line is still getting longer, and if I zoom out, it just looks like a factory. I think I'm going to embark upon a series of factory-like experiments in RollerCoaster Tycoon. It's just too good to pass up. I started this whole look, they're releasing their balloons, too. This is like a satisfaction machine. Can I even pop them in fast motion? I can, but I don't get the same level of satisfaction. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, I started off this whole thing just trying to create a park starting with one ride. I created a whole thing. I created that awful park before, and now it's come to this. It's been 2.5 hours that I've been sitting here, and chat just keeps giving me more and more bizarre ideas with RCT. Although now there is a mass exodus from the ride. What has happened? No! Go back in! What's the matter? Aren't you entertained? Oh, maybe they're going back out to the first ride. What are these people's thoughts? My God, no, please come back. They aren't really upset at all. I guess they've just gotten to the end of their hunger. Oh, no, we found the end of it. Maybe I should have hired more entertainers. It is kind of crazy to watch. Anyway, this has kind of been misdirected and all over the place, but I had a great time doing it. Anyway, I've been wanting to play RCT again for a while, so thank you for joining me for a night of experiments in the game. It does inspire new videos, and this is a lot of the stuff that I do in the background. I felt like I had started off with more like purpose behind this whole thing, and I just created a series of awful parks that look just terrible, but man, are they satisfying to view. And after all, I think that's the reason why I do this. Anyway, it's given me some new ideas. I do appreciate you guys keeping me company for this, because it can be a little bit, I don't know, just it feels silly when I do them on my own. So when I do them with you guys, it feels like it's just such a better idea generator. Anyway, I seem to have horribly messed up, but I think all these people are hungry and in need of first aid. Anyway, signing off for now.